Hey there. I just wanted to go over really quick what your guidelines are for personalizing your journal covers. So let's look at the requirements for your front cover. There's three things to keep in mind. One, it must contain a unique symbol that represents you. If you took seventh grade art last year, Miss Braun had you guys make like a crest. That's kind of like a symbol. But I'm leaving it pretty much up to your devices. Whatever you want to use as a symbol would be totally fine. And I'm going to show you some examples. You also then need to cover all of the existing space around your symbol with very dense patterns in designs that activate those empty spaces. Some of you may have heard of the term Zentangles before, and if you have never seen Zentangles, I would highly recommend you click on that link there. It's a 24-minute video. You don't have to watch the whole thing. You can kind of like drag and watch whatever parts you want, but it's a really good Zentangle artist who is just sitting there doing designs. It's a really therapeutic thing to do where you just repeat patterns over and over and over again. It might just be like a shape, it might be a certain type of line, but it's just a neat way to fill up space, and it's kind of just satisfying to do. So if you're not down for watching the video and you still need some ideas, I would just hit up Google and look up things like doodle patterns or Zentangle ideas. There's a whole bunch of things, especially on Google Images, and you can even add easy to it if you are not very ambitious. So you can say easy doodle patterns and find things. The last thing is you need to make sure that all of your final designs are in ink. Now, I know a lot of people prefer to draw things in pencil and then go over it in ink, but these books are going to be handled quite a bit, and we want to make sure that your designs stay intact. Pencil is not very reliable. So I do want you to make sure that all of your line work, everything that you're actually drawing, is gone over with ink. We are providing you with 2 black Sharpies. You can use that, and that's totally fine. Color is optional. So if you just want to stick with black and white, that's perfect by me. If you really need some color, we will be putting out next week some markers for you to borrow. If you have your own markers, you're welcome to use those today. If you would like to use your colored pencils, you can, but I would prefer that you use them to color in spaces that have already been outlined with ink. So for instance, if you're going to doodle circles, draw the circles in a Sharpie and then color them in with the colored pencil. So here's some examples from students past. I really enjoy this one. The symbol is really this whole skateboard, and I like the way that he treated all of the stickers on the skateboard with the things that he was interested in. So I thought that was a neat way to kind of combine a whole lot of interests into one symbol. And the next one sort of did something similar, but using the shape of a music note, and they put in some logos for TV shows that they enjoyed. The next one is black and white. So again, color is optional. It's a little bit more of a clean design in the center, and it's a little bit more conceptual. I also included, well, I'd have to move my face out of the way here. I included this person's explanation for their symbol. So she explains that there's mountains and wind and a horseshoe and a ribbon and a sun, and she explains why all of those things are important to her. When you submit your picture of your cover, I'm going to ask for a similar explanation of your symbol. Like why, how does it represent you? So keep that in mind while you are designing. All right. Oh, I hope I didn't click with that. Okay, we're good. We're back in business. Okay. So now I'm going to move my face over here. Your back cover, you still can't read that. Oops. Maybe I'll move my face up here. Maybe I'll make myself smaller. There we go. There we go. Okay. Your back cover must Be a creative illustration in your own style, representing what the inside of your mind looks like. The best movie that did this was the movie Inside Out, which I have an illustration of right there. This must also be drawn in ink, just like the front cover. Color is optional. Colored pencil is permitted for coloring in inked shapes. Back cover examples, psych, not going to even show you any of them because I want your representation of your mind to be 100% you and 100% original, but I will let you watch this awesome clip of one of my favorite personifications of thought. Maybe you're like SpongeBob and you got a whole bunch of filing cabinets. I've had people who illustrate them using rooms. I have people who use them using like kind of like your devices, how they have apps and they illustrate apps. So I'm not going to show you, but maybe that helps to kind of get you on the right path if you were struggling to think of ideas. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So once you have illustrated your front cover and your back cover, there will be an assignment on Canvas for you to hold up the pictures of what you did, and then you'll turn it in. It'll be 10 points for the front cover, 10 points for the back cover, and then 10 points for when you show us the construction of your journal as well from the last video. Okay, have fun, guys.